Bem-vindos, travelers. Are you ready for a vibrant adventure through one of the most colorful, diverse, and awe-inspiring countries in the world? Brazil is calling, and today I'm here to give you the 10 essential things you need to know before you pack your bags and head to this South American gem. Along the way, I'll sprinkle in some fun facts that will make you even more excited for your trip. So, let's get started. 1. The beaches. You can't talk about Brazil without mentioning its world-famous beaches. From the iconic Copacabana in Rio to the serene white sands of Jericoacoara in the north, Brazilians are serious about their beach time. You'll find locals, known as cariocas, playing volleyball, soccer, and soaking up the sun all day long. But here's a tip. If you want to blend in, don't bring a big towel. Brazilians use cangas, lightweight cloths, which are way more practical. Fun fact. Did you know that Brazil has over 7,000 kilometers, 4,300 miles of coastline? That's the same as driving from New York to Los Angeles and back. 2. Language. Now, let's clear something up. A lot of people assume Brazilians speak Spanish, but nope, it's Portuguese. And even though English is common in tourist areas, you'll have a better time if you learn a few key phrases. One cool thing, Brazilian Portuguese has its own flair, different from Portugal's. It's kind of like the difference between British and American English. Fun fact. The word for pineapple in Portuguese is abacaxi. Isn't that fun to say? 3. Brazil's diverse ecosystems. Brazil is a land of incredible natural diversity. You've got the Amazon rainforest, which is basically the planet's lungs, the Pantanal, the largest tropical wetland in the world, and the breathtaking Iguazu Falls. If you're into nature, Brazil is paradise. Keep your eyes open for wildlife, like the elusive jaguar or the capybara, the world's largest rodent. And don't worry, they're friendly. Fun fact, the Amazon rainforest produces 20% of the world's oxygen and is home to more than 10% of the Earth's species. Talk about biodiversity. 4. The food. Now, let's talk about food. Brazilian cuisine is a mix of African, Portuguese, and indigenous influences, and it's delicious. You have to try feijoada, the country's national dish. It's a hearty black bean stew with pork, traditionally eaten on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And don't forget pão de queijo, these little cheese breads. They're super addictive. Oh, and achai bowls? They come from the Amazon, and in Brazil, they're often eaten savory with tapioca flour. Fun fact. Brazilians consume more coffee than almost any other country in the world. So if you love coffee, you're in the right place. 5. Brazilian culture and Carnival. One thing you'll notice right away in Brazil is the energy. The people, the music, the rhythm, it's infectious. And nothing captures this better than Carnival, the biggest party on earth. Carnival isn't just about parades and costumes. It's a deep cultural expression. Samba schools spend all year preparing their performances. It's like a mix of a Broadway show and a street party. Fun fact, the samba beat that powers Carnival is recognized as an intangible cultural heritage by UNESCO. 6. Currency and costs. All right, let's talk about money. Brazil's currency is the real. You'll find that Brazil can be quite affordable, but it depends on where you are. In Rio or São Paulo, things might be pricier, but if you head to smaller towns, your money stretches further. Pro tip, bargaining isn't as common in Brazil as in other parts of the world, but it's totally okay at local markets. Fun fact, the Brazilian real is named after the country's original currency from the 1600s when it was still a Portuguese colony. 7. Safety and health. Like traveling anywhere, safety is important. Brazil gets a bit of a bad rep for crime, but as long as you stay aware and stick to well-traveled areas, you'll be fine. Avoid flashy jewelry and keep your belongings secure. Oh, and don't forget bug spray. Mosquitoes can be a problem, especially in the Amazon. You might also need a yellow fever vaccination, so check that before you go. Fun fact, Brazil is home to the world's most venomous spider, the Brazilian wandering spider, but don't worry, it's really shy. 8. Public transportation and getting around. Getting around in Brazil is easier than you think. In big cities like São Paulo and Rio, the metro systems are clean and efficient. Taxis and ride-hailing apps are also widely available. For longer trips, buses are the way to go. They're comfortable and cover the whole country. Fun fact, Brazil has the second largest road network in the world after the US, so you can go practically anywhere by bus. 9. Brazilian time. Brazilians have a relaxed approach to time. Things might not always start exactly on schedule, especially social events. But that's part of the charm. Just go with the flow and enjoy the slower pace. You'll quickly learn that now can mean in 10 minutes or in an hour. It's all part of the fun. Fun fact: the term saudade describes a deep emotional state of nostalgic longing, something uniquely Brazilian. You'll feel it when you leave. 10. Embrace the Brazilian spirit. Finally, my last tip: embrace the Brazilian spirit. Brazilians are warm, welcoming, and love to share their culture. Whether it's dancing samba, learning a few Portuguese phrases, or trying new foods, you'll feel like part of the family in no time. Brazil is more than just a destination, it's an experience. So go ahead, pack your bags, prepare your canga, and get ready for the adventure of a lifetime. Fun fact: Brazil is the only country in South America where Portuguese is spoken. Every other country speaks Spanish. And there you have it, the 10 essential things you need to know before traveling to Brazil. I hope this video has you as excited as I am for your trip. But wait, there's more. Be sure to check out the other videos on the channel for even more travel tips, guides, and cultural insights to help you make the most of your adventure. Make sure to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Until next time, ciao!